Hey, well, good morning to you. I'm sitting out at the snowbird stand in Terry, Mississippi. Uh, I just want to talk to you for a moment. So I'm in Terry, Mississippi. I'm sitting across from where I graduated high school. I was born and raised in the Mississippi Delta. Then in high school, my parents moved back. I moved to Terry, where my mother was from. My father was from Jackson. And basically, for the well-being of my mother and bringing her close to her family was a reason. So I'm sitting across from Terry High School, where where I graduated high school, and Terry is located in District 29. And so there are a couple of things I want you to hear. I want you to understand about this journey that I'm on. So I'm on a journey to represent where I'm from. I'm on a journey to represent my relatives, sure, the people that have a very similar experience that I have. So a couple of things. When I took on this journey, I didn't know that Terry has never had a black senator to represent them. Never has had a black senator to represent Terry, Mississippi. So that was not my motive, but that is a good one. So a majority black town a city has never had a black senator to represent and do what's best for their best interest. So I want to represent my town. Uh, I think it's important that you understand some things. It's important that you understand that virtually no real development and help has taken place in Terry. Uh, Terry is on the south end of Jackson, whereas Ridgeland and Madison on the north end of Jackson. So Terry, just like Byram, just like Madison and Richmond and Gluckstadt, could experience growth and development. However, there's been no real growth and development because our leadership and our state senator has virtually ignored Terry, Mississippi. Uh, he takes credit for the library, who he's taking credit for something he really did not do and did not have anything to do with it, right? We know that Representative Holloway and others really did the heavy lifting to make that happen, although Representative Foster, people like that, really did the heavy lifting for which he's taking credit for that he didn't do. Terry has, by and large, been ignored. And now, all of a sudden, he is going to take credit for $300,000 to help do something that he didn't do. He didn't do it, right? And I know that. The leadership in Terry knows that. But let's just say, for instance, he did do it. Let's just say he did do it. That means basically, out of 16 years of service, 16 years, here's what we can point to. Even if that was the case, you're talking about 18,000 a year. 16 years of service, about 18,000 a year that he can, if it was really true that he made it happen, dollars the co-chair of that bond issue, right? The year before or 2 years before it did not pass, they asked me to get involved in leadership, and I got involved in the leadership and was co-chairing the committee that passed the $26 million bond issue. And I'm not a state senator, right? But leadership matters. Oftentimes, tenure is being mentioned, but here's the truth. Tenure doesn't mean as much when you basically serve just a select group of people. It hadn't been for everybody, right? So I want to take you on a little journey this morning. If you're going on a journey with me, let me just show you Terry, Mississippi, okay? And if you'll just hang out with me for a moment, I want to show you a little bit about Terry, Mississippi, and what is really happening in Terry, Mississippi. So just excuse me for a second. Let me get set up here so I can walk with you and show you what the real deal in Terry, Mississippi is, right? And that which my opponent takes credit for. So let's get it together. All right. So I need you to take a walk with me. All right. I'm asking y'all to take a walk with me. I won't keep it too long, but let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Let's find out what is really taking place in Terry. Let's find out what's really been done for this town, this city we call home, this place we call Terry, Mississippi. All right. So let's first make a move. Let's make a move over here. Let's see. All right. So here's the town of Terry. Welcome to Terry, incorporated in 1867. That is a part of Terry High School where I graduated high school. When I was here, that was the administration building. Down the hill, there's the shop building in the cafeteria. Right? So this is where I've lived my life. And so, I mean, literally, I graduated high school right here. Okay. But when you start talking about development and what is taking place, what I believe we can do is we can bring real development to Terry. I want to understand what makes us believe that Terry can't experience the same growth. I believe under my leadership that I can help bring growth and development into Terry, Mississippi. Terry does not have a grocery store. So all these people that live out here, there's no grocery store in Terry, right? No grocery store. I'm walking down the main strip in Terry, Mississippi. That's where I am right now. It's the main stretch, okay? Across right there to the right is Terry High School, and that basically, so just walk with me. I just want to take you on a little journey, right? A little journey here. And let's see what's really taking place. Now, I'm going to jump in the car in a moment, but I want to walk you down here to the library where the library is in Terry. But you're talking about taking credit for stuff that you really didn't do, right? You really didn't do it. You really didn't have anything to do with it. But let's just give credit, all right? I'm going to just give credit, even though there's no real credit that's due, but I'm going to give credit. As a non-state senator, I led the charge to pass a $26 million bond issue. My opponent is talking about $300,000 that, come to find out, he's not really responsible for. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm telling you is we'll bring about real change. Real change. Real change. When you look at the progress of what has to be done. right? We can do more. We can do better. And even if we were to really give credit for this library, it would not be right. But you can't tell me that we cannot have bigger and better. There are a lot of people that live in Terry and in the outlying areas of Terry. A lot of people, right? But this is what, we are satisfied with. And I tell my family and friends in Terry, if you're satisfied with less than, then I understand. But what I promise you is to bring you another level of growth. I'm telling you that my second hometown, Terry, Mississippi, what I'm saying to you is that we can experience the same type of growth and development that Ridgeland has experienced. We can do that. I mean, you got to understand the number of people that have moved out here to the rural areas, right? But I want to show you how serious this is, and I want you to understand that I'm committed to this place. We can do better than what we have, and so at some point we have to stop settling for little. Stop settling when we can do more. Stop settling. We can do better than this, right? And if you in Terry, or if you from this area, help me. When you come home, don't you want a place you can come to? There's literally not a grocery store in this city where thousands of people live, right? See, we confused about the size and the scope of Terry. We can do more. We can have more. I mean, and what oftentimes people want to do is they want to blame the problems on the city officials. What I'm telling you is it ain't just the city officials. It's not getting the proper support from the state. No real support from state leadership, right? Hey, you got it. Okay. Well, get my rubber number down. Text me. 601 601 668 668 2805. And just text me your name and number and everything. I'll call you in a few minutes. All right. Oh, shit. So, man, we got to pick this thing up. There's three young black men. Three young black men that want more, right? They want more. And tell me, besides the elite people, tell me where the senator that's been representing my hometown, where is he when these young black men that want more? It ain't good enough just to cater to a select group of families. It ain't good enough to cater to families that consider being elite, and children get opportunity because of the families they come from. See, here's the problem. Here's what I want to say to you. I actually would be considered one of those folks who get that opportunity. What's that now? You got it? All right. I would be considered one of those families, right? But I'm like Dr. King. I'm choosing to serve the least of these. That's my choice. And it's not about force. It's hilarious to me when we sit back and act like we're really doing things that we're not doing. I've been serving my community and plan to continue to serve this community all the days of my life. I planted here. I'm set here. That's where I believe I was assigned to be. Let's take a tour. If y'all would you please take a little tour with me? Let's go down and let's see what is really taking place. Now, what I'm about to do is show you Terry. right? So I want to show you Terry, and, you know, then you make your own judgment call. There's a liquor store right there. Got a liquor store, right? There is I showed you the library. That's the library over there that they taking credit for, but they really didn't have anything to do with it, right? But it's okay. All right. Here's one of the things that they clapping about. A city hall. City hall. Right here. Here's City Hall. City Hall. They taking credit for City Hall that they really didn't do, right? They really were not responsible for. We need to be thanking Holloway and Foster and all those different people. So you can't keep taking credit for stuff you didn't do. But even if we did give credit for it, after 16 years, you use this as what you did for Terry. After 16 years, you say, you know what? 16 years. City Hall is no longer in a trailer. What are you talking about? That's the craziest thing to brag about. After 16 years of serving the community. That's what you're bragging about, right? They take credit for stuff that they didn't do. Let's keep on going. Let's go into downtown Terry, right? Downtown. I mean, Terry, Mississippi, Hines County, we can have more. This is 29, we can have more. Don't tell me we can't have more. Right? We can have more. We can do more. We can serve more. All right, let's go into downtown Terry. I know, y'all. Just walk with me. Just ride with me for a minute, okay? Just ride with me for a second. All right, here's downtown Terry. Downtown Terry. Right? This is what it looks like in downtown Terry. This is what it looks like in downtown Terry. Thank God we got a whole credit union bank. Right? But here we go. Downtown Terry. There you go. Downtown. Downtown Terry, y'all. So this is all the development. This is what my opponent is jumping up and down of how much he's helped Terry. But look at it. Right? I mean, little towns much smaller than Terry have grown and developed. But this is what we are jumping up and down as if this points to somebody having really done something for this city. 16 years. All right. So I know I'm gonna have to go on and get to work and get where I'm supposed to go, but let me just show you this. I'm going under the bottom. Under the bottom. Under the bottom. All this land, no development. All the things that could be, but you have nothing. But this is what you think to be great. You know what, y'all? If you satisfied with this is what you're satisfied with. This is what's all right with you. This can't be all right with you. Old pyramid school. All right. My point is, there's no real development that my opponent should be pointing to. no real development. It's just one thing after another, no real development, nothing. I want the people in Terry, Mississippi to understand. I want the people in District 29 to understand. Under my leadership, you give me an opportunity to serve you as your state senator for District 29. I'm telling you, we can experience growth and opportunity like never before. I mean, it's just unbelievable that this is what my opponent said is great. I'm telling you, there's more to be done. All right? So, there's so much more to see, but there's nothing to see because there's been nothing. There's been no growth and development. But what you do have is you have a career politician who has catered to groups of people. Right? He's catered to groups of people that ignore the least of them. And I'm always concerned with someone that has to use other people to speak for them. Why is it that holding the signs on the side of the road or elderly black women in the heat of the day, why is it that on television there's a number of black people promotion? I don't understand. And I don't understand why my Caucasian opponent does not show his face. I don't understand why it's like, in my mind, people are being used for their race or something. I don't quite understand it. I don't know what's going on. But I'm telling you, there's more that can happen in this town. There's more with the right state leadership partnering with this city government and this city leadership. Great things can happen. I mean, you have great leadership in this town, but towns like this need a push from the state. You think Tate Reeves them didn't help Ridgeland where he lives? You think these guys don't help their towns and their cities and work with them? Look at ours. Terry, Mississippi, look. Just take a look with me. This is what it looks like. I'm just showing y'all, right? I just want you to see and understand. Man, look at this. That's the kind of stuff that we're up against. And I promise you to serve all people. Everybody I will serve. Okay? So I need your support. I need your help. Please help me become the next state senator of District 29. I love y'all. Catch you later on today. Got a lot of work to do. We're on our own stretch. God bless. Peace. We can do it. We can do it.